this location where I am right now, it could be used in a movie. It could be used in not only a movie, a documentary of course, but a movie. Let's take a movie. Now locations, they can be a problem for an independent filmmaker. Why? Because filmmaking obviously is a big business, big industry, and you'll see, like, if you want to go to a place like the London Underground and shoot, what will happen is, you know, if you're a student, they will allow you to do some filming there by the hour, but they'll have a condition that you can't make money out of it or something like that, or you can't publish it or something like this. So it's kind of self-defeating, contradicts its purpose. Whereas, you know, if you've got more money, then you can pay the full whack, which it ends up being quite expensive, you know, hundreds of pounds an hour or something like this. No problem if you've got the money to spend on that. But anyway, the point is, you want to try and get locations where you don't have to pay anything. And so there are a lot of public spaces, and you have to be creative as an independent filmmaker. And if we take the location where I am right now, okay, it's a hill. It's a hill next to a river. I mean, you can see, I expect in the background, a little bit of the scenery here. And you can use it for a lot of different things. One thing, there's no cost, okay? So that's the first thing off your head, which is a big thing off your head, especially if you've got little resources. The other issue is you're not restricted by time. You can shoot for as long as you want, whenever you want, night or day, and you know, there's no problem. Whereas when you're at these other locations, you're restricted by other people's programs there, as well as what you've paid for. The other thing is that if we take this place here, where am I? Now I'm in the southeast of England, but I don't have to be in England. I mean, I'm in England, but we don't have to call it England. This can be anywhere. This could be Ireland. It could be Australia. It could be one of the New England states in the United States. It could be anywhere you want it to be, basically. It doesn't have to be this part of the country. It doesn't have to be this country. It doesn't even have to be the planet Earth. You can be in another planet here, on another planet. You know, whatever movie you're making, you see how the locations fit. Sometimes you can go to a location and you look at the features and you think about it and you look at what things can be, and maybe you come up with a whole idea for a movie in that location, or a scene in a movie, or something like this. So you can really use these things once you get out. I mean, people are, you know, they're buying cameras these days, and you know, we all make a lot of useless video, or a lot of people make a lot of useless and kind of what I call junk video. But if you want to be creative, if you want to, you know, make a movie, get some friends together or something like that, or maybe you're serious about it, locations is a big issue. So you can think about what you've got. I mean, I'm on a hill, like I said. This doesn't have to be a hill. So the thing, it's a hill. It doesn't have to be a hill. This can be a military base for all we know, an underground military base or some other base. Could be a burial mound. Could be anything we want it to be. The other issue is, okay, we're in 2011, but we don't have to be in 2011. We could be in 2012. We could be way in the future, or we could be way in the past. Again, it's up to you, and then again, that gives context to your location, it gives meaning to your location, and you can gain from it. The other issue is that what is the situation here? The situation is, you know, you're in a democratic country here, relative stability, maybe always on the edge, things like this. But this does not have to be the situation in your movie and for this location. It could be that this is some little escape for a small group of people who have escaped the turmoil that's happening all the way around the country, wherever you are or wherever you want this to be. It could be that maybe an Islamic government has taken over the whole of Europe. It could be that Maybe the Catholic Church has arisen and become political again, and has actually itself taken over the rule of, you know, most of the world. It could be that the monarchies of Europe, or any monarchies, have arisen, and royalists have come to support them, and they've become the new order, and democracy is out. Could be anything. Could be anarchy. Could be whatever you want it to be. Could be some form of military dictatorship has taken over the whole world, and you know, we're sitting here and escape from it. It could be anything you want. But the point is about using these locations, giving them context, giving them meaning, using your imagination, and thinking how you can make that place a place of interest. You know, it can be a hill of no meaning, or it can have all the meaning in the world. The other thing is, of course, the location. It doesn't just have to be one thing or one place. You can use the same location from many different angles, different perspectives, different angles of elevation when you're shooting, different areas on that particular location. And it can be many places in one. It can be different parts of the country when you're just in, you know, 10 square yards if you want. So, you know, if we look from where we are behind me here, this is a different setting to this one over here. You know, there are a lot of viewpoints from where we are on this hill, so you can get a lot out of it. The other thing is, of course, you can use props to give the create more of that believable context which you're trying to project. You can give sound effects. You can do what you want. But also a great thing about this, you have a lot of natural location sounds. You have ambient sounds, you have genuine sounds from the reality. It could be a motorway, could be the water, could be the birds. All of that can be used as well in your movie or whatever you're doing. And all of this will add authenticity to your project. It will add you know, diversity, variety, and depth of your location shoots. So anyway, I just wanted to say that little bit about locations, because this is just one location here, a hill next to a man-made river. Wherever you go, things can start becoming something else. I mean, I don't know whether you knew it, but when they make these alien movies, they're not actually on those other planets far away in different galaxies. They're actually on the planet Earth, just in case you didn't know that. And they make use of it by means of imagination and millions of dollars, of course. We don't have millions of dollars, but what we have is our imagination, and we have the world which God has made for us. We can use it creatively. Anyway, thank you very much.